Hello, and welcome to this stream. First stream, brand new streamer. We're gonna play through Heavensward in Final Fantasy XIV. I've already gotten through all the Realm Reborn stuff, which is kind of a drag. It wasn't terrible, but it's not the best. It's not as good as I know Heavensward's gonna be. So here we are in Ishgard, with the snow falling. I got a little coat on my Lalafell because it looked really cold. So I give her a little pink coat. She's a white mage. And we're gonna go have some fun. Let's go see what there is to see. We've already met the, what are they called? The family with the name Fortomp. And we've done some quests for them, but not very many. So we're kind of starting out. So now we're heading back. Now that we've met the brothers, one's kind of this like ne'er-do-well. Now we meet Orshafont, who is like the illegitimate child of the dad. There's a little conflict there. Alright, Orshafont says, I confess, I have always been rather fond of airship travel. The chill of the wind upon your face, the warmth of the blood pumping in your veins from the excitement. I find the whole experience indescribably invigorating. Or mayhap it is simply the joy of having cheated death yet again, haha. In any event, I must make for the congregation and inform Sir Emmerich of all that has occurred, because there's all kinds of stuff we were doing. Alright, Emanelian should have returned to the manor by now. Why not go and see if he has recovered from his ordeal? That's the ne'er-do-well. The one who thinks he deserves praise for doing very, very little and isn't very brave, which these people value very highly. All right, let's go talk to the family. Family, I'm returning to you. You've been super nice to me after all that terrible stuff that happened at the end of Realm Reborn. All right, the guard says, do you want to go inside? Yes, please. Could I please? All right, who do we need to talk to? Here we go. Emanelian. And then this Honoroi guy is like his keeper, who's supposed to keep him out of trouble. I don't know, he looks really stressed, doesn't he? Look at that stressed out face. He looks like he's about to despair. Alright, Emanelian. Oh, this poor lamb. Oh, it's you, Poppy. Gods, did you have to strike me so hard? Oh, did he get hit in the battle? Very sad. That I saved him from. I saved him after these bird guys were attacking him. Father, he did not approve of how I handled matters in Camp Cloudtop, how I endangered the lives of others through my own recklessness and incompetence. It's not easy playing the hero, is it? Oh, he's collapsing on the floor. Oh dear, perhaps he needs to lie down and have some more milk. Good grief. All right, Honoroi, go see to him. Go get him his warm milk. All right, I have to pick a materia. I'm just gonna get whatever, because I'm probably gonna sell it. Because I'm just taking the gear I'm getting through regular questing. I'm not gonna, like, buy nice gear. Let's go talk to, the steward. This isn't even the dad, just the steward. Oh, I'm gonna get a mount. Black chocobo whistle and an ether compass. Okay, the Fortomp steward looks as though he has something to say. Well, say it, my friend. Ah, Mistress Thorn, my lord the Count, very much desire to speak with you regarding your time with Lord Artoriel and Lord Emanelian, if you would remain here for a moment. Well, I sure would. He's been super nice to me. I'm living in his house, eating his groceries. I'll hear him out about his pain in the neck child.
The hero returns. I cannot thank you enough for saving young Emanelian's life. Aye, he told me everything.
Emanelian. All right, I'm gonna try and get the name right. These names sometimes are a lot.
I've also received letters from both House Zamail and Durandare praising your conduct, and that of House Fortomp. You've won as much honor, my friend.
Good. I'm glad you got some honor points from that.
My lord.
Uh-oh. Steward was running.
Speak.
Pray forgive the intrusion, my lord, but I bring grave tidings.
Uh-oh.
Master Alphino and Mistress Tataru have been detained on suspicion of fomenting heresy.
Oh, good grief. These people are obsessed with heresy.
Explain.
They were observed entering a tavern in the lower levels on some half-dozen occasions. There, it is claimed, they made a number of inquiries.
Oh, hi, Koshi Rose. Nice to meet you. Thank you for joining me. You're my very first person to come into my chat on my first stream, so thank you for joining me. That's very nice of you. Okay, so they're observing. Oh yeah, they went into a tavern. That totally proves that they were fomenting heresy.
Elements. 'Twas this which prompted a knight of the Heavensward to demand that they be questioned. Sir Grinno, my lord.
Oh, is that a bad one? Is he a bad guy to question you?
Is a brute. An exceedingly accomplished brute, but a brute nonetheless. Alas, he is also a son of House Zamael.
Thanks, Koshi. It is my first stream. I streamed a long time ago, but this is my first stream for a long time, and I'm totally unfamiliar with everything, so I'm kind of getting back into things. Does this sound okay to you? Oh, you just finished your stream. I'm gonna have to check it out. I'm writing your name down so I can check out your stream later. Okay. There we go. All right. This guy from this opposing house. Oh, good. I'm glad my sound sounds good. Awesome. Thank you.
You forget the petty nature.
Koshiros _ just followed.
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that very much.
Games. Such is the way of things between the high houses.
So what game were you streaming? Okay, now the count is saying, though you have won the hearts and minds of many of my countrymen, there are those who will never be swayed, men who will dismiss your efforts and resent your success, even as we celebrate them. 'Tis like that one such member of House Zamael in manipulating Sir Grinno, for he is not a man to dabble in politics of his own volition. He may genuinely believe your friends to be guilty, though I am quite certain his masters know better. You're streaming Honkai Star Rail. Awesome. Oh, it's very nice to meet you. The truth will avail us not if we cannot prove their innocence. Great, I like the guilty until proven innocent type of law they have here. They had that other guy that was like gonna jump off a cliff to sort of be executed. All right, you do well to speak with Sir Emmerich at the congregation of our knights most heavenly. He will know more of these charges. Oh, thank you for saying my character is cute. Thank you. I bought her on Etsy for $11. I was just gonna like stream with nothing, and then I was like, oh wait, I can get like sort of a, you know, one that a lot of other people have, but that's fine with me. I found that and I really liked her. All right, let's go see if I can save my friends from execution by the silly, ridiculous courts here. Corrupt court system. All right, Emmerich, what you got going on? It's been too long, Poppy. Would that this visit came under happier circumstances. You are come to plead for Master Alphino and Mistress Totaro, I take it? Yes, I'm gonna burn this place to the ground if you don't release my friends. Oh, Koshi, you did the same for your model. Yeah, it's a good economical way to get one. Because I was like, oh, how do you get a VTuber model? And I'm like Googling it, and they're like, you can hire somebody for $500 to $5,000. I'm like, oh, no. I don't think I'll be doing that. All right, Hirschfont is saying, word of their detainment reached us while I was delivering my report on the Vanu Primal. Truly, I know not which is the more ludicrous, these charges or the flying feathered whale. They're both pretty silly. That Sir Grinno's accusations are baseless, I have no doubt. Refuting them will be difficult, however, as he is a knight of Heavensward. Great. I speak of the personal guard of the Archbishop, the 12 finest knights in all of Ishgard, sworn to serve his eminence alone. Suffice it to say their testimony is unimpeachable, and I have not the authority to challenge their actions. This government, this judicial system is Terrible. After all the scions have done, routing the heretics, oh, this is Orshwan's talking, routing the heretics, defeating Shiva, helping us to defend the steps of faith, and drive back the Dravanian horde. After proving themselves true allies on countless occasions, is there not we can do? Yeah, he's right. We haven't done a ton for these people. They need to be nicer to us. Koshi, you saying you might commission one later if it works out. Yeah, I kind of had that thought too. You got one that had some customization options built in. That's cool. Mine had like one where it's holding a bear, but like a teddy bear, but I haven't been able to figure out how to make it show up. So I'm like, yeah, just the basic one is fine until I figure out all the ins and outs of how to use it. All right, I have 2 cats. One is in my lap, the other wants to get in my lap. I hope there isn't conflict because they get pointy and stabby with their claws. Are you guys gonna be cool? Okay, everyone's happy. All right. I do use VTube Studio, yeah. I just downloaded it though, and I'm very much getting used to like how it works. I need to like Google how to add stuff to your VTube model. I was just like, I could kind of go down this rabbit hole forever though. I was like, I just want to get to streaming and I can play with some other stuff later. Yeah, I got 3 cats. 2 currently in my room. 1, they want attention. You want all the attention, don't you guys? All right, Emmerich says, I fear that it is but one path left to us. We must demand a trial by combat. Ah, yes. A classic. But of course, says Orshwan. Orshwan says, in a trial by combat sanctioned by the Inquisition, the victor's claim is judged true regardless of the petitioner's standing. Under Ishgardian law, a trial by combat pits the accuser against the accused. In this instance, Master Alphino and Mr. Stataru will be expected to face Sir Grino and a second of his choosing, another knight of the Heavensward most like. 2 of them by the Fury, that can hardly be considered fair, says Orshwan. Emmerich says, Master Alphino's magical talents will not have gone unnoticed, meaning that he will have no choice but to participate. Mr. Stataru, on the other hand, is quite obviously bereft of martial skill and should be afforded the right to name a champion to fight in her stead. Well, that's me. I'm gonna be your champion. Let's see. You say, oh, I would be happy to help you with the VTube at a later time. Thank you, Koshi. That's so nice of you. Thank you. Let's see. Emmerich says, lest you doubt, I'm ready and willing to serve in this capacity, as I am sure is Lord Orshwan. But all here present know that you are the most accomplished warrior among us, and mayhap in the realm at large. Yeah, I know. Yes, I get to fight. Yes, I'm also tiny like Tataru, so I'm ready to... There I am. Yep, ready to kill people. To be small and kill people. Ah, sorry about that. My cat just leaped out of my lap and pulled on one of my cords. Okay, looks like everything's still connected. All right, he says, then it's settled. I will visit Master Alphino at once and inform him of our intentions. Poppy, meet me at the tribunal when you have made ready. Until then, my friend. All right. Yes, she is tiny and mighty. All right, where do I need to go? Let me just take this teleport thing. Let's go defend Taru and... Oh, I'm not attuned to that one. Okay. Let me run over here then. See how to get there in this labyrinthine city. Look at the little pet! What is he? Tiny rat! Oh, I love him. Look at it. It's so cute. I want one of those. I also want the baby goblin pet. Alright, let's attune to this one so I can travel. Alright, and then let's go talk to people. Alright, Orshafont. Listen carefully, Poppy. When the trial begins, the petitioner will be asked to restate his charges, and the accused invited to respond. Then, in accordance with the law, they will be asked to restate their request for a trial by combat. Once the High Adjudicator acknowledges Mistress Tataru's right to name a champion, that's when you must make your entrance. Oh, I cannot wait to see the look on Sir Greno's face when he sees his true opponent. It will be priceless. More seriously, should you begin to lose heart, look to me in the stands, and I will cheer so loud you will wonder how you could ever have contrived to doubt yourself. Now, are you ready? Oh, he's a good friend. All right, let's go kill people. Let's go do it. Oh, Tataru looks scared. I hate them for terrorizing her. They want to mess with Alphino a little, that's okay, but don't mess with little Tataru.
Fury, to ascertain the guilt of 2 souls in a trial by combat. Petitioners, step forward. Sir Grino, for the benefit of all here present, I would ask you to repeat the charges which you have leveled against this man and this woman.
Yeah. 2 knuckleheads.
I, Sir Grino de Zemile, brother of the Heavensward, did bear witness to these 2 foreigners consorting with heretics.
Why do you have heretics in your inn?
Let the accused step forward. Alphino Leveilleur, Tataru Taru, you have heard the charges leveled against you. Will you take up arms to refute Sir Grino's claim, and thereby prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men?
I, Alphino Leveilleur, am innocent of this charge, and claim my right to trial by combat.
I, Tataru Taru, am innocent of this charge. But I am no warrior and cannot fight. So, I claim the right to name a champion.
I'm here for you, Tataru.
To the old and the infirm, the young and the weak, this right we allow. Very well. Who will stand for this woman?
This is where I come in with my cape flying behind me. That's right, it's me.
Just as I was beginning to doubt the efficacy of the Ishgardian justice system. Come,
Yeah, who could ever doubt
let
the
us put an end to this mummer's
Ishgardian
farce.
justice system, if you can even call it that? Alright, let's put an end to the mummer's farce. I agree. Yeah, be scared. I'm gonna put on a show now. Ooh. I guess they do this a lot. It's like Jabba the Hutt's palace with the floor that comes out under you.
O Halone, render unto us your judgment. Raise up the righteous and cast down the wicked.
Alright, time to cast down the wicked. Come on, Alphino. Bring out your carbuncle. Why I have the map open? Was he a healer? I thought he was a summoner.
I have my pride.
Oh, I think I'll kill the other guy first. He's probably a little weaker. I don't know. I should keep my dot up on this guy. Uh-oh. Tatara's warning us about something. She says look out. What are we supposed to look out for? Oh, are we supposed to hit the chain that Alphino oops, I wasn't hitting the chain that's holding Alphino. That's not good of me. And we have this thing going on. Let me heal Alphino. Sorry I let you stay chained so long, buddy. I didn't know I was supposed to attack your chain. Alright. Cirgrino. You're very naughty to do that. And to level false charges against the innocent. There. Die. Now, Sir Paula Crane. Your turn. Let's put another heal on Alphino. It's not looking so good. Alright, Paula Crane. Time to meet your maker. Oh, they're still alive. Darn. You guys owe them an apology. And like a fruit basket. Tatara says, we won! Yes, we did. She should write them a sternly worded letter. The Fury has spoken, says the High Adjudicator. Alphino Leveilleur, Tataru, you are hereby acquitted of all charges. Blessed are we who receive of her wisdom and see justice wrought by her divine hand. Petitioners accused, go forth in peace. Ugh. Well, maybe I should keep in touch with the justice system and come and fight other people. Delivered from an untimely demise yet again, says Alphino. My thanks, as always. I'll give a nod. Yep. Okay. Or Chiffon, you were cheering me on from the stands. I know you were. By the Fury, what a splendid victory! To see how you strove in the face of adversity. Two brave young souls bound together by the puissant bonds of camaraderie. Why, it stirred me to the very depths of my soul. Having been treated to such a rousing spectacle, it seems only right that I present you with a humble token of mine admiration. Pray receive of me this chocobo whistle. Yes! Again, a chocobo. Black one. With it, you may summon a black chocobo, fully trained and ready to fly. Oh, yes. Good. Oh, there he is! There you are, buddy. Yeah, you're gonna be friends with my other chocobo. Magnificent, is she not? Strong yet sleek and elegant yet eager. What say you, Poppy? Will you take her for your steed? Darn right I will. I'll take every animal in the kingdom as my pet or my steed. Inquisition guard shows up and says, Lord Horshaphant, chocobos are prohibited in the supreme sacred tribunal of Hellenic inquisitory doctrine. Gosh, say that 3 times fast. Your steed must remain outside. She's gonna poop on the floor in protest. She's gonna bite the judge. A chocobo whistle on the Aether Compass. Okay. Sweet. Aether Currents now accessible. Okay. You've obtained a black chocobo. You can fly. You have to attune to the Aether Currents. And you complete certain quests, and most can be discovered via exploration. And I have an Aether Compass. Alright. And I gotta find these Aether Currents. Collection. Okay. Duty. Collection. Let's put the Aether Current on my bar. What's the Mogpendium? Oh, it's something for events, I think. Okay. And then I got a chocobo whistle. My new baby. Alright, Orshafont. He thinks you could do with a well-deserved rest. I could. Black chocobos are all well and good, but the true reward for your effort is the exoneration of your comrades. They shall be released upon the completion of certain minor formalities, which I mean to see to personally. In the meantime, pray return to the Foretop Manor. The Count has done so already and will doubtless be eager to discuss the day's events. You should have like a drink and a good meal. And then make fun of those in power and foment rebellion for real. All right, back into the house. Please let me into your house. Yes, please. All right, Count. He says, hello, and he smiles on us yet again, Mistress Thorn, guiding you to victory and setting your comrades free. Artoirel says, I confess I did fear for your safety, which is not to say I doubted your prowess, you understand. I merely knew the strength of your opponents. You do have a habit of exceeding my expectations. How do I even say his name? Emmanolian. Besting two of the Heavensward while the city's elite looked on. By the fury, anyone who hasn't been paying attention will surely do so from now on. Now they're gonna probably accuse me of heresy and make me jump off a cliff or whatever. Or do trial by combat with like 3 trolls or something. House for Tom Stewart. My lord! Oh no, what is it now? What's going on now? What new emergency is at hand? Stewart says, we have just received a message from the vault. His Eminence, the Archbishop, requests the presence of Mistress Thorn. Emmanolian says, an invitation from the Archbishop? What an honor. Yeah, I can't wait. Alright, Count says, a personal summons is indeed a great honor, and given recent events, you would be wise not to delay. Go, we shall speak anon. Alright, let's go get this over with. And the steward says, a priest will be waiting for you outside the vault. Identify yourself to him and he will escort you inside. Okay. Alright, gotta go be nice to the ruling class. Ethernet shard. Alright, by the vault. Let's go to this one. Oops. I'm going the wrong. Oh, my cat's back. The one that jumped out of my lap. He's like, no, I want to go back in your lap. I go back in my lap. Come on, buddy. Come in my lap. And he's just gonna stare at me and be grumpy. He's elderly. He's 16 and has no control over his claws, so he climbs in my lap and claws me sometimes without meaning to. Yeah, you want to sit in my lap? Come on. All right, the priest. We're honored to receive you, Mistress Thorn. This way, please. Right, don't step on my keys, buddy. There, settle in. Yeah, hi. Okay, kitty settling in. There you go. Just relax, buddy. They should give me like a really warm coat as a reward.
Your Eminence, it is my honor to present to you the Warrior of Light.
Darn right I am.
I have heard the tales of your many grand endeavors. The Lord Commander has also been most effusive in his praise. I am Thorin VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church, and I bade you come here that I might offer my personal apologies.
Well, that's nice.
Me for not calling upon you as courtesy would dictate. But, as you can see, my more sprightly days are long behind me. But I digress. Your companions were wrongly accused of heresy and subjected to gross indignities. This, I am sorry to say, was the result of negligence on the part of our nation's protectors. Negligence born of an excess of zeal. Is that not so, Sir Zephyrin?
Yeah, excess of zeal.
Yes, Your Eminence. Regrettably, it would appear that we of the Heavensward were in receipt of erroneous information.
So you testified based on something you didn't even see.
Sir Grinno has ever been headstrong. He pressed charges before the truth had been ascertained, for which I most sincerely apologize.
Yeah, do better, guys. Do better.
An unfortunate misunderstanding born of an earnest desire to serve Ishgard, but one which should never have occurred. For who could doubt the character of those who bested Shiva and drove the Horde from the steps of faith? Not I. That much is certain.
Oh good. All right, Archbishop. You seem kind of okay for a leader of a
That will be
corrupt
all,
theocracy.
I would speak with our guest in private.
Your Eminence? As you wish, Your Eminence. That will be all for today.
Alright, everybody out. He's gonna give me the staff. Because I'm a white mage and I can use a really sparkly big staff. That's 5 times my height. Can use it as a curtain rod.
Privacy is a luxury rarely afforded one in my position. Now tell me, young lady, what do you know of the Ascians?
Ooh, getting right to the point with the Ascians. Yeah,
Much
she's shocked.
and more, I shouldn't wonder. Being the bringer of light. You should know that I myself have met with them. Have entertained them as guests, even.
What? Entertain them as guests?
Those harbingers of chaos and strife offered us power that we might continue our war against the dragons. I have no intention of aiding their cause, of course, nor less of being their puppet.
Oh, good for you. You have more sense than a lot of people then.
Yet, were I to refuse them outright, I should learn naught of their true objectives and remain powerless to stop them. Thus have I hearkened to their words with interest and paid lip service to their beliefs, biding my time and preparing for the inevitable conflict.
Oh yeah, so what other games I like to play? I like cozy games and MMOs. So I like Animal Crossing, Disney Dreamlight Valley, Stardew Valley, stuff like that. And then the MMOs I like are Elder Scrolls Online, Final Fantasy XIV, Warcraft, and I also have played Star Wars The Old Republic. But it's been a while since I played that. But it's a good game too. What ones do you like?
And why do I tell you this? Because there is naught in this world they fear more than the power of the Warrior of Light.
And they fear the Warrior of Light. That's I had all my little stones taken away by that dragon.
If we are to rid
I don't know how
ourselves
powerful
of
I
these
am anymore.
vile interlopers, we must needs work together. With our combined strength, I have faith that we can wrest Eorzea from their grasp and pave the way for a lasting peace. Think on it.
Okay, good. I will, because that's a good idea. I will very cautiously consider this guy maybe okay. But we'll have to see. Alright, now I get to talk to Alphino. Or Totaro probably needs some, you know, tea or hot chocolate or something. You like Animal Crossing, Minecraft, Genshin Impact, Kingdom Hearts, and Hogwarts Legacy. Awesome. Animal Crossing was so good. I thought about playing Genshin Impact. I like created a character and played for 2 minutes, but then I shut it down for some reason. I don't even remember why. I've always wanted to play Kingdom Hearts. And Hogwarts Legacy looked really cool too. There's so many good games, so many that are like kind of on my list. I still have all these games I haven't played yet that I'm like, okay, gotta get around to some of these. I have Stray that I haven't played yet. And I think I have Little Witch in the Woods that I wanted to play, and I think I have Cozy Grove. Some other ones that like I need to get on those, and I haven't yet. All right, Alpha now. What do you think of today's events?
There you are. I confess I was more than a little concerned when I learned that you had been summoned to the vault. What did they want with you? Well, well. A formal apology and an admonishment of those responsible. I see my fears were wholly misplaced. By the gods! The Archbishop freely admits to consorting with Ascians. So, their ambitions extend to Ishgard as well.
I think their ambitions probably are all over the planet.
We will have new primals to contend with ere long, of that you may be certain. 'Tis but a matter of time. Yet shorn of the support of our missing allies, what can we realistically hope to achieve?
We need to find our allies.
In the midst of all the excitement, I completely forgot to tell you.
What is it?
When I was asking around about the Scions, I heard the most awful rumor.
Blinks_GG just followed.
Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you very, very much. Alright, Tatara says, when I was asking around about the Scions, I heard the most awful rumor. Oh, she just said
General
that. Okay.
Rauburn is to be executed for crimes against the Sultanate.
Uh-oh. We gotta break him out.
If the Flame General dies, we will lose a staunch ally, and the one man capable of holding the Sultana's assassins to account. Lord Orchiphon was wise to counsel restraint, but this business will brook no delay.
Yeah, we're not gonna let Raban rot in a jail or get killed.
Execution to take place. We must save Rauban.
That's the spirit. Let's go do it. Let's go upset government some more. Let's overthrow those in power. I mean, he killed that awful, awful little Lalafell Toleji, who was such an evil little turd. He did the world a favor. Alright, Alphino says, though the situation calls for urgency, it would avail us to charge headlong into Ul'dah without a plan. Oh, it would avail us little to charge headlong into... That's Alphino. He's not going to go in without a plan. Before we can formulate a plan, however, we must first learn how things stand in the Sultanate, which is why I propose we visit Limsa Lominsa. You heard me right. While you were about your altruistic endeavors, I acted as an intermediary in trade negotiations between House Fortomp and a Lominsian consortium. During said negotiations, an opportunity to send word to the Admiral presented itself, and I duly seized it. I'm happy to report that we have a stout ally in Limsa. The Admiral has pledged her full cooperation in any effort to rescue Raban. Good for the Admiral, I like her. Accordingly, I have agreed to meet with her, that we might discuss how best to proceed. Naturally, I told her to expect us both. Your presence never fails to embolden our allies, after all. They're scared of me, that's why. I stand in front of their desk, and if they can even see the top of my head, they're scared of me. Okay, when you arrive in Limsa Lominsa, please make yourself known to Sergeant Xanthel at Bulwark Hall on the lower decks. He'll admit you to the bridge. I like how they call her office the bridge. That's awesome. Okay, let's go. Let's go to Limsa. The Admiral is one of the coolest looking characters in this game. I think she's so neat looking. Alright, where am I supposed to go? I go this way. Alright, let me into the bridge, please. You see the Admiral? I love how it's an Admiral instead of like a President or Prime Minister. She's like, I run this ship, don't mess with me.
Friends, 'tis good to see you safe and well. I will admit I had not counted on you seeking, let alone finding refuge within the Holy See, but full glad was I to learn that you had.
Thanks, Merlwib.
Thankfully, we had allies there who took us under their wing. And theirs was not the only aid we receive, I suspect. When we fled Ul'dah, we fully expected to become wanted men, known to all and hounded at every turn. Yet that did not come to pass. On the contrary, 'twould seem the charges against us have not been made public. Mind we have you to thank for that, Admiral?
Oh, interesting. We're not being like hunted to death.
Sharp as ever.
I know, isn't she
Master
cool
Alphinaud.
looking? I love her.
On Marshal Terrapin's urging, the Elder Seed Seer and I demanded that the Syndicate suppress news of the Scion's alleged crimes until such time as irrefutable evidence could be found.
Good for you. Enough of
Our
this
argument was
silliness without
simple.
evidence.
Lacking proof, to accuse the saviors of the realm of so unlikely a crime would have the people up in arms. In their wisdom, the Syndicate agreed, as you yourself have seen.
Good. The Syndicate needs to
There is
protect their
something
money.
you should know. Some few days prior to the banquet, the Elder Seed Seer and I were summoned for a private audience. There, she revealed her intent to announce her abdication, that she might pave the way for the establishment of an Uldan Republic.
I didn't want the Sultana to abdicate. I know she did it for her people, but I want her to stay in power. She had a good heart.
But such an announcement would have plunged the entire nation into chaos.
She was well aware of that. 'Twas for fear of what might ensue that she summoned us. Her Grace wanted the Elder Seed Seer and I to lend Rauban a helping hand, you see? To aid him in preserving the peace during the transition.
So, having somehow caught wind of her plan, Lolorito and Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination in the hope of maintaining the constitutional status quo. But they must have known that her death would sow as much chaos as her abdication. Chaos from which Teleji alone might feasibly stand to profit. Surely Lolorito would never knowingly...
See, Alphinaud has all. He sees the wheels within wheels. I'm just like, hey, those Lalafels are terrible. We should kill the mean one. Alright, so Lolorito would never knowingly what?
Ah, could it be? I dare not hope.
What? Tell me, I don't get it. Clue me in.
The Uldan authorities have yet to announce the Sultana's passing. To allay any suspicion that may arise from Her Grace's absence, they have issued a statement to the effect that she is presently convalescing from illness.
Mayhap they're waiting for a fitting moment to break the news. Or mayhap they know of some other reason to delay.
What other reason?
Something else has been bothering me, Admiral. I was dismayed to learn that General Rauban is to be executed. Yet upon hearing the news, I could not help but wonder why he had been kept alive for so long. Pray
True.
mistake not my meaning. I am, of course, overjoyed that our friend still draws breath, and that he might yet be saved. But if his enemies truly wished to eliminate him, they could have done so immediately. I see no reason for this delay.
Aye, you've struck upon an important point, Master Alphinaud. Following his capture, Rauban had been held in the Marasarja pit within Uldar. In recent days, however, he has reportedly been moved to an unknown location.
Darn.
Clearly, 'twas not the
Too bad we
brass
can't go
blades
get
who
him.
spirited him away either, but a band of soldiers decked in blue.
Blue? Who wears blue?
The Crystal Braves.
Oh, the Crystal Red. Those awful people. Yeah. Unless there's some that are left that were
If I
good.
read the winds aright, the arrangement between Lord Lolorito and the Braves has come under strain.
Good. I hope they turn on Lolorito too.
At any rate, if we're to rescue Rauban, we'll have to find him first. And you'll be glad to hear that I have already entrusted the task to those best able to see it done. Our friends of Doma.
Heck yeah, another nation to stick their finger in the pie. We're gonna get a world war if we can't help it. Raban's survival is vital to the Eorzean Alliance. We can ill afford to lose him, she says, but I cannot send troops to Ulda. It should spell the end of the Alliance and war like as not. But if there is to be a rescue, it falls to you and yours to attempt it. Heck yeah, we'll do it. With Alphinaud's brains and my brawn, we'll do it. I would not have it any other way, Admiral, Alphinaud says. Alphinaud says, it was I who founded the Crystal Braves and I who must take responsibility for their actions. Well, I don't know about that. Spoken like a true leader, Master Alphinaud. By way of a first step, you should seek out our Doman contact. You will find her among the frontier hands at Revenant's Toll working in a kitchen. Okay. Undercover. helping us out. Alright, we have to go to Revenant's Toll and talk to the Doman contact. Oh, and then they have this cute little red raccoon pet. Look at that little guy. Lesser Panda. Oh, I love him. So cute. Oh, look at my mouth. Can it fly here? Yes. And it has good music too. We won't be able to hear it for long because I'm gonna find this person. Oh, it says she's upstairs. Okay. Where are you, lady? I'll follow this green dude. Yagiri. Okay, here she is. She says, Mistress Poppy, I knew in my heart that you were safe, but to see you again in the flesh, words cannot express my relief. Even as the victory feast was taking place, the Crystal Braves turned upon us and took the rising stones by force. Oh, we should get back at them. Amid the chaos, some few of my compatriots and I were able to slip away unnoticed. Since then, we have remained in Revenant's Toll, keeping watch over the mutineers while awaiting your return. You have done well by us, and we Domans do not soon forget our debts. We swear to do all within our power to aid you. Alright? Good. Let me eat some raisins. I have to eat raisins so that I have my XP boost. Don't want to miss out on that. There, now I can talk to her again. Shortly before you arrived, I received word from Lim Salomensa that you were searching for General Roban. As the Admiral will have informed you, he was recently moved from his cell in the Marasaja pit, which sounds like a real nice hotel, doesn't it? Oh, Koshi, you have to work. Gotta sleep. Oh, thank you for wishing a good stream for me. Go get your rest, and I hope you have a good day at work tomorrow. Thank you. And thank you for coming and visiting with me. Alright, so they moved him away from his cell in the pit. The pit. At the same juncture, Yu Hase and the 3rd unit were observed leaving the Rising Stones. This could be no simple coincidence. Their purpose, we believe, is to... Sorry, the cat just went in front of my screen. Another cat. This one's Taserface, who is younger. My old man is in my lap. My young one of my young ones, wants to get in the way. Alright, Taser. Yeah, you're a good kitty. Their purpose, we believe, is to escort the Flame General to the scene of his execution. Suffice it to say, we have people shadowing the 3rd. If you would join the hunt, pray seek out Doware at the High Bridge, where I am to be found. I, too, will be found. Okay. Let's go get her. Ooh, look at that pretty chocobo. That's really cool. And this hat on this person. It's like mad blueberry on their head. Fantastic. Alright, let's go find Raban. We're not gonna let our friend get killed. Where am I supposed to go? High Bridge? I don't know where that is. Alright, there. On our way. Alright, we're gonna go find him. These pretty critters. What are they? A nanny? Oh, it's like a goat thing. Look at you. You're very beautiful. Such a handsome thing. Alright, I'll leave you alone. We have stuff to do. We have a life to save. We can't be messing around here. Okay. How do I get to the person on the other side here? Here's the person I'm supposed to talk to. I have been expecting you. Time is of the essence, so I shall be direct. Yu Hase and his men are bound for Halatali. We believe that this is where they intend to carry out the execution. Hosen is presently keeping watch over the entrance. Let's make haste and join him. Okay. Let's do that. How far do I have to go? Alright. They're making us run all over the map here. Ooh, that's a cool creature. I'm gonna leave him alone though. Alright, Hosen. You're coming at a good time, my friends. But moments ago, the traitor Ilbert arrived and entered Halatali. From this, we may be certain that General Alban is being held within. Well, let's go get him. What are we waiting for? Oh, look at all these things. Oh, they're rings. Okay, I can get a new ring at the end of this. Nice. There's no time to lose. General Alden may be executed at any moment. You must enter Halatali and free him from his captors. Please see to your preparations and tell me when you're ready to proceed. One of our own will accompany you inside. Well, I'm ready to proceed. Let's proceed. Get in here. Save my buddy. Yeah, wearing blue. I thought the Crystal Braves had, like, broken up. I didn't think they'd still be running around in their uniforms causing trouble. But here they are. Oh, yay! Come with me, help me.
Forgive me my lateness.
Lady Ugiri!
Yay, it's Lady Ugiri.
Master Alphino, I am pleased to see that the light of resolve shines in your eyes once more.
Yeah, he got over his sad times and he's
yes.
getting stronger.
How pathetic I must have seemed to you when we last met. I am ashamed to recall it. For a time I was well and truly lost. But with the aid of my comrades, I have since refound my purpose, and I shall take care not to misplace it again.
Oh, it's alright, Alphino. You had a really bad time. You were betrayed by your friends and people you trusted. It's okay to feel bad. And he's like 16, gosh.
Since your escape from Ulda, my fellow shinobi and I have shadowed the Crystal Braves every step, in hopes of learning the Scion's whereabouts.
Ooh, good for you. Now you're gonna get all the good intel.
Our investigation has yet to yield any useful information. Pray, forgive us.
Oh, don't worry about it, Ugiri. Thank you.
Do not apologize, my lady. We are grateful for all that you have done on our behalf. Besides, Ralban is no less a friend, and we cannot well abandon him to his fate.
That's right.
Hozan, the three of us shall attend to the Flame General's rescue. Pray, draw away the guards by the entrance. Take Dowade and Higiri with you.
Sorry, that just strikes me as hilarious. He's like, okay, and then he explodes in a flash of smoke.
With me!
I need that trick. When do I get that ability? Maybe if you're a ninja, can you do that if you're a ninja? I think they have like a slide forward or disappear here and reappear there ability. I don't think you get the smoke and sparkles though. Alright, in we go. Come on, friends. Not a soul from the Colosseum to be seen. This bodes ill, says Alphino. Ugiri says, take the lead, Poppy. I shall follow close upon you. Okay, I will take the lead. Too bad I can't bring my chocobo. My chocobo apple, he thirsts for blood. As they do. Do we not have a tank among us? I'm but a humble healer. Yeah, away with you. Put a dot on this other guy so I can work on him. I do love dots. They do my work when I'm doing other things. Oh good, this one's easier to kill. Down you go, Crystal Brave Archer. Kill all the Crystal Braves! Unless there were good ones in there, I have no idea. Alright, further we go into this place with these weird balls hanging from the ceiling. Conjurer and a Lancer. I think I'll go for the Conjurer. Potato versus potato.
Leave this to me.
Do it, Ugiri. Take him out. She's a cool character. Alright. Who else is here to cause problems? What's this I have on me? Brilliant Conviction. Okay. I have a nice buff on me. That's cool. Do I go that way or do I go this way? This looks like a dead end. Okay, it is. No treasure chests or anything. I really want to climb on one of these balls and like swing and like knock out one of the bad guys with it. Like be on it, ride it. Like who's that celebrity that was in that wrecking ball thing? I'm all done on all the names. Miley Cyrus. There we go. The general. Oh, I didn't read what she said. General. Okay, let's get him out. He's in a bubble. You came, he says. Of course we came. We're not gonna let you die. We're killing people all the way in. We'll continue to do so. His poor arm. He is bound by some manner of magitech device. Yet I dare not force it open. It may be booby-trapped. Magitech? Let's see, Alphino says, I have heard of such devices. The Crystal Braves will possess the key. Let us split up and look for it, okay? We didn't loot the bodies, did we? We should have looted the bodies. Always loot the bodies. That will not be necessary, says a voice. Who is it? Yu Hase. Oh, boo. Pray do not take it personally, my friends. You are the victims of harsh economic conditions. Is that the case? Happily, you will not suffer for long. This poison will convey you swiftly onto the bosom of Thal, where I hope to join you, after the passing of many prosperous years. Why are all the Lalafels so evil? They're all so terrible. Not all of them, but like this guy and then two of the people in Ul'dah were Lalafels, Teleji Adeleji, who deserved to die. Confound it, the mist stifles my healing. Uh-oh. Iron Salve, do I shoot the gate? Do I heal Raban? Alright, I'm gonna heal Raban, if that even helps him. It helped him a little. Okay. We cannot let them escape. Force the gate. You got it, Alphino. Yeah, force this gate. By shooting little sparkle beams at it. Or no, actually it's rocks. Stones. I wish I could do that in real life. Make stones appear. No, I wouldn't really hit people in real life. I think I'd probably trip them if they were really terrible, like horrible bullies. But not like if they were elderly or anything. I mean, I've got to have some kind of ethics. I have to have some kind of moral center. But Teleji Adeleji, I would have like definitely tripped him. Made him skin his knee. Alright, the mist remains. We must stop it at the source. I shall tend to the general, she says. Praise you to the mist. Alright, and then... And the key, and then the Braves have the key. Okay. Oops, I'm going down that wrong way again. That dead end. They put it there just to trick me. And I fell for it every time. Alright, where are you, you awful people? You make me get all my cardio in running through this dungeon. There you are, acerbic jam. Luckily these weren't here on the way in. Alright, and then this silly jam. Evil jam. Oh, I gotta hit you one more time, huh? Come out wherever you are. Oh my gosh, do I have to run all the way? Oh no, what if I'm running the wrong way? What if I'm going to the wrong place? Hall of the Oh, maybe I'm not. I don't know. I think I went like the only way that was available. I hope. Okay, look, a bad guy. That means I'm on the right track. Just like in real life. If you're running across obstacles, it means you're doing something. Might not be the right thing, but at least you're doing something. You're on a path, which might be the right one. Alright. Next thing. Humming atomizer. Ah, that's totally the source of the bad crud. Let me go stand next to it and breathe it while I'm destroying it. I'm gonna need an oxygen tank after this. Alright, evil hookah destroyed. We're doing good, Alphino? That takes care of the mist, he says. Alright. Now... Alright, Yugiri reports that the mist is cleared. Good, good. Next, to find the key and free Raban. Okay, which way do we go? Looks like straight is the choice. Raban's vitality is decreasing. I don't like that. Oh wait, it just increased. So 55. I thought it was a 53 a second ago. Alright, Crystal Braves. Conjurer. And an Archer, I think. I would like to kill the Conjurer first, thank you. I'm gonna stand in the middle and do a Holy, which is one of my favorite abilities ever. It stuns everybody. And for a few seconds anyway. And hits everybody. Good times. Ooh, don't shoot at me, Archer. I'm gonna take you out next. Alphino's healing me, which is lovely. Thank you, buddy. Ha! Gotcha! Loot! Loot the bodies! There we go. We got the identification key. Alright, take it to Raban. Oh gosh, now I gotta find Raban. I gotta not make wrong turns. Okay, map. Right, the long run from A to B is kind of tiresome. Let's see. Oh, his vitality is at 81 now. That's good. That means he's healing. Yugiri, I guess, is healing him? I don't know. I'm the healer. I should have... Oh, I did. I put a regen on him. I tried. I did a little bit for the guy. Ha, look at that. I didn't go down the dead end. Possum girl can learn. Right, there he is in the bubble. In the Hall of the Krupelari. It's kind of cool. Alright, let's get you out of there, buddy. You get some proper medical attention on your arm. It's to this gross, filthy bandage they have tied around it. My healing abilities do not include limb regeneration. My thanks, cough. Alphino says, slowly, General, you are yet weak from your ordeal. Yugiri says, nevertheless, we must quit this place. She's not wrong. I should have known. Oh, it's Ilbert. I should have known. What are clever contrivances to the Warrior of Light? Well done, hero. He was Raban's friend from like back in the day. They've been friends for like their whole lives. And then this guy and short guy here. Terrible people. All right, Ilbert says, Alphino, he's mad. Ilbert says, you mean to struggle on then? Very well, if you would stand in my way, I'll cut you down like all the rest. Come, Scions, let's get this over with. No, we're gonna take them. We got Yugiri and Alphino. And me. I defeated Primal, so I'm not scared of you. I'm just gonna put a dot on you, though. First one to go. I think the Archer should be the first one to go. No, Yuhase. Yuhase, you're not my friend. I'm gonna put a holy on everybody. I'm gonna heal myself, so watch out. Another holy. Make sure everyone dots are up. No, where did Yuhase go? Let him to die first. You go first, buddy. Oh, maybe I should make him watch his friends die. Oh. Unnamed Archer, you're next. Ooh, Conjurer. I'll have to get them in a while. Ilbert's gonna be tough. Alright, Archer. Still taking you out. Working on you. Alright, there we go. Now the Conjurer. And then we'll all gang up on Ilbert because I know all three of us are very eager to get some hits on this guy. Alright, Ilbert of the dull blade. Yeah. Too bad his mind isn't very dull because he was pretty good at betraying people. The dull conscience, more like. Alright, Ilbert. Oh, I don't even have a dot on him. I'm terrible. Alamigo? What does this have to do with Alamigo? We don't oppose Alamigo being free. We're not Imperials. Your battle cry makes no sense, sir.
This changes nothing.
Oh, they're not dead?
It is over, Ilbert. Lay down your arms and surrender yourself to justice.
Yeah. We'll take you to Ishgard and throw you off a cliff.
Justice? Justice for what exactly? 'Twas not I who assassinated the Sultana, boy.
What? But he said he was responsible for it.
Ere we debate who is responsible for the assassination, I would ask whether an assassination took place at all.
Good thinking, Alphino.
Oh, clever little shite.
Isn't he just? But he's our clever little shite. He's ours.
If you think you fight for justice, lass, you best wake up. The truth is, you fight for whoever bloody well tells you to. Can you not see you're being used? By the Scions, the City-States, even the Crystal Braves. They none of them care a whit what you want. Only what you can do for them.
Ooh, that kind of hits a spot.
How do I know this? Because I'm the same. A pawn to be used as my masters see fit. All I ever wanted was to liberate my homeland, and I ate dirt to make it happen. But what have I achieved after all these years in servitude? Nothing. Not a bloody thing.
Jeez. Well, we want your land to be free too, but this isn't the way to achieve it.
If we ourselves are not free to think and to act, how are we ever to reclaim our homeland? Know this. There is nothing I would not give to take back Alamigo. Nothing!
Alright. I mean, maybe he was promised money or something. Oh, he's gonna do the disappearing act. We gotta get that ability. Oh, he just threw down a flashbang. Then smirks. He might get away, Alphino. There.
No, Master Alphino. Now is not the time.
Yeah, we gotta keep Raban alive. He's more important. Don't worry, Ilbert will show up again. We can kill him then.
I'm but a cripple and a fool. And still you came for me. I'm in your debt.
You are a good person, Ravan.
We are all of us fools of fate, General.
That's true.
But even fools have a part to play.
I like that. I like that. I will say, we stand with you. We'll be fools together, okay?
Rest assured, I was not planning to die till I'd avenged the Sultana. Still, your words are welcome, lass.
Let's get you a robot arm or something.
Know this, Ilbert. There is nothing I would not give to see you pay for what you've done. My wealth, my arm, my life. Nothing.
General.
But she might not be dead.
Aware that Lord Lolorito has yet to announce the Sultana's death to the public?
She might not be dead.
No. No, I was not aware of that, nor of anything else outside my cell. 'Tis passing strange, though.
I assumed the bastard would make it known at the first opportunity, and set about tearing down the Sultanate.
As did we all. And it is indeed strange that he did not. Strange, or perhaps revealing. Now, I have no conclusive proof, nor do I wish to give you false hope, but I have reason to believe that Her Grace may yet live.
Oh, I sure hope so. Let's go find her.
What? But how can that be?
Forgive me, friends, but it is not safe here. Let us continue this conversation without...
Yeah, she has some good sense. We shouldn't hang around in this creepy dungeon. Where evil puddings are gonna come and get us. Yugiri says, the general is safe. What news without? Dewari says, my lady, the guards have been subdued as per your command. We have since kept watch over the entrance. There's been no further activity. Yugiri says, then Elbert and his minions have fled via some other egress. Scour the perimeter for signs of their passing. Dewari says, at once, my lady. Yeah, go find them. Trip them. Dark Stranger says, General Alden, I presume, and the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Well, two of them anyway. Alphino says, who are you? Identify yourself. Stranger says, pray do not be alarmed. My mistress is a friend, and I came bearing a message of goodwill. For your own safety, she bade me direct your steps to the Waking Sands. Know that Master Urianger awaits you there, along with others sympathetic to your cause. This is no ruse, I assure you. General Alden, if you will come with me, I have prepared a carriage that you may travel in comfort, safe from prying eyes. Well, I wouldn't leave Raban alone. He's not exactly in tip-top shape. He still has one arm that I could sit on like the Sultana used to. A little parrot. Alright, next thing, Alphino. Oh good, Yugiri went with him. Alright, I've spoken with Urianger via link pearl, says Alphino. He confirms the man's story. Raban is in safe hands. Let's make our way to Vesper Bay. Alright, let's go. I have all these Vesper Bay Aetherite passes to use. Alright, in we go. I think. Is this where I'm supposed to go? Enter the Waking Sands. Okay. Making sure he's hanging out in here.
My dearest friends, praise be unto the 12 for delivering you from the clutches of treachery.
Yes.
Father!
Aw, he's so cute.
Pippin! My son! And Master Papashan besides!
Alright, so maybe not all Lilithels are evil. There's a lot of good ones.
Save your tears. The Sultana yet lives.
Ooh, who's that?
You.
Oh, her.
It was I who arranged this gathering.
Okay.
And judging by your perplexed expressions, it would seem introductions are in order. I am Dulala, head of the Order of Noldthal, and member of the Syndicate.
I remember her from the Syndicate.
What you said about the Sultana, is it true? Is she alive?
Young lady, I understand you were with the Sultana when she drank from the poisoned goblet and collapsed. Would I be correct in assuming that you did not personally verify Her Grace's vital signs?
Oh, what am I, a paramedic? She was on the ground. We thought she was dead.
Why ask when 'tis plain you know the answer?
Yeah, you know the answer.
Calm yourself, General, and let me finish. The truth is not as you imagine it. You are all victims of a most ingenious ruse. A ruse conceived to eliminate the threat posed by Teleji Adeleji.
Well, good. Get rid of him.
'Tis my belief that Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination alone, but that Lolorito caught wind of his plot and exploited it to his own ends. He sought to manipulate you into eliminating Telechi for him, and you duly obliged. At one fell swoop, he removed his 2 foremost rivals, all the while remaining above suspicion.
God strike me down for a fool. But the Sultana, how can it be that she lives?
She lives because Lolorito willed it. Her own lady-in-waiting is but one of his many little birds. By her sleight of hand, the poison was switched for a less deadly draught before it could reach her mistress's lips.
Wow. That's a pretty complicated
Some manner of
plot,
sedative, perchance.
multiple plots.
Sufficient to induce a slumber like unto death.
How Shakespearean.
Were I to guess, I would say her grace is being held somewhere, dreaming dreams of a brighter Uldar, even as we speak.
I hope so.
Oh, Nanamo. I will never forgive Lolorito for his part in this.
I don't blame you.
Though
But at least he did
Lolorito's
save her
hands are
life.
far from clean, they did pluck her grace from the jaws of death. That must count for something. And though one may call the man's methods into question, it cannot be denied that he knows the value of stability, to the very gill, like as not. He craves power, 'tis true, but he has no desire to depose the Sultana.
All right.
I have
Good.
never taken sides in your feud with the monetarists, but it was not for want of concern for our nation's welfare. Indeed, 'twas out of the desire to see order restored that I furnished your Far Eastern friends with information and arranged this gathering.
All right.
I hope
Cool.
you are ready to work, General, for there is much work to be done. Our first priority must be to bring matters back into balance. Lest you forget Her Grace's words, the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. As for the more worldly kind of wealth, I am content to let Lolorito help himself to whatever Telechi Adelechi left behind.
No, I want his goodies. And Raban deserves like a trophy, like his ear on a necklace or something.
You, meanwhile, must do that which you alone can do. Rescue Her Grace and take your place at her side once more, for her sake and that of our nation.
All right, let's go find her then. We need to find her. All right, Alphanel, what do you think of all this craziness? I had not counted on Prioress Dulala herself appearing. In my defense, my suspicions regarding the Sultana proved most prescient. Much remains to be done, but in rescuing Raban, we had taken a vital first step toward resolving matters in Ul'dah. We couldn't have done it without you, Poppy. Thank you. All right, let's grab the Ring of Healing if there is one. There it is. And then let's see if it's better than what I have. Let's see, we got a 130 and a 110. And this is 115. There we go. Let's make sure I'm wearing all the best goodies. Best goodies equipped. Alright, Alpha now. Getting a call on his link pearl. So useful, those things. Tataru, yes, General Raban is now in safe hands. What? Another assault? Very well, we shall return at once. Pray notify the Count of our coming. Good grief. It would seem we may face another crisis. The Dravanians are preparing to resume their siege on the Holy See. Though I am loath to abandon the Sultana to her fate, we lack the necessary evidence to act upon Dulala's claims. That being the case, I propose we leave Marshal Taru Pin and the others to investigate and return with all haste to Ishgard. Alright, let's go break up whatever attack is happening now. What is going on now, guys? Alright, up to their house. Tataru. Alright, she's alright. Ah, there you are. Sorry for cutting your reunion with General Raban short. I wouldn't have bothered you, but the city's awash with rumors of another Dravanian attack, and Lord Orshafant was desperate to get a hold of you. Speaking of whom, he and the others are waiting for you inside, so you better head in. Okay, let's talk to them. Yes, please let me in. My friend, says Orshafant, I thank you for answering our call with such alacrity. As I am sure you are now aware, the Dravanians are once more gathering for war. Mistress Thorn, Master Leveillew, I must apologize for this abrupt summons, but we thought it best to have Mistress Tataru contact you by the most direct means available. When the observatorium's bells toll, 'tis a warning that cannot be ignored. Oh, this is Artoriel. Anyway, the Holy See has ordered we make ready for battle. And then Emmanalian says, in case you haven't heard, a band of trappers returning from the west claimed they saw a cloud of dragons big enough to dim the midday sky. The Count says Nidhogg's minions gather once more for war. Time to fight some dragons, I guess. But I would not have you take up arms in another of our conflicts. When first you came to Ishgard, I offered you my protection. If I cannot ensure your safety here, I cannot well accept your aid, much less ask for it. Scions of the Seventh Dawn, you are faced with a choice. To remain in a besieged Ishgard, or seek sanctuary elsewhere. I would not presume to influence your decision, but I must ask that you make it swiftly, lest our enemies force your hand. Well, I don't want to be in a besieged Ishgard. I think we should help fight and protect it. Since we can. Alphanon, what do you think? He says, though we flee to the ends of the world, 'twould seem no place in this troubled age is free of strife. Once more the horde descends upon Ishgard, and once more her weary defenders must take up spear and bow. The Count would have us seek shelter from this storm, but I, for one, grow tired of running. If we are to shine the light of dawn, we must do so in the light of our fellow man, sight of our fellow man, not hunkered in a hole. What say you, Poppy? And I say, I would stay and fight. And he says, then fight we shall. Never let it be said that we abandon our allies in their hour of need. Yeah. The choice we make this day may have grave implications for our order. It is only right that Tataru should have a say. Come, let us all meet outside and discuss the path that lies before us. Right, I mean, we can't talk in the warm house. We gotta stand outside in the snow. I'm just thinking of our comfort here. Alright, Alphino.
Ishgard cannot well endure another assault. Even should her knights succeed in turning back the horde, the casualties will be catastrophic.
He's right.
But what other choice do we have? It's not like we can talk it over with them. Dragons and men aren't exactly on speaking terms.
With certain notable exceptions.
You don't mean Iceheart?
When last you spoke with her, she lamented her crimes, did she not?
Well, maybe she'll help.
Then there remains a sliver of hope. If we can persuade Iceheart to act as our intermediary, we may yet be able to convince Nidhogg to abandon his bloody course.
We can try.
If there is to be a meeting, I would accompany you.
Hey, Estinian.
Estinian?
Even with your intermediary, Nidhogg's blood rage may render him deaf to reason. However, the mere attempt may afford our forces precious time to... Of course,
said to prepare, sorry.
You might also consider a more direct approach to ending this conflict. With the power of the Eye at my disposal, and the vaunted strength of the Warrior of Light, we could conceivably slay the beast outright.
If we are to risk a face-to-face meeting with the Dread Worm, I, for one, would feel safer in the company of the Azure Dragoon. However, I should only turn to your lance if my words failed to find their mark. Is that clear?
I guess we have to talk
I
first.
shall assume that Isart enjoys similar diplomatic protection until instructed otherwise.
Yeah, don't hurt her either.
Think carefully before divulging the particulars of this plan to Sir Emeric. 'Twould not do to have the Lord Commander accused of consorting with heretics.
That's true. We gotta be careful.
Indeed. I thank you for your counsel, Estinian. We shall be honored to have you with us.
I am glad to be of service.
Alright, let's go talk to Iceheart and see if she'll help. Alphino says, we have chosen a difficult road, yet even should we succeed in winning Iceheart to our cause, our plans for parley will swiftly come to naught should the Holy See decide to strike first against the Horde. We must petition the Lord Commander's aid ere we set forth. I only hope that Sir Emeric will be willing to muzzle Ishgard's forces on the strength of our vague assurances. Tataru, I would ask that you remain at Fortaunt Manor and inform the court of our decision, or the count of our decision. Tell him that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn mean to do all in their power to ensure that Ishgard and her people survive. Yes, sir! Alright, let's do our best here. Enter the seat of the Lord Commander within the congregation of the such and such and such and such. Okay. Let's go talk to those people. See if we can convince them to hold off on attacking until we talk. I don't know if that's gonna have a lot of... we're gonna have much success with that. Alright, Temple Knight Guard. We will speak with the Lord Commander. Pray make it quick. Yes, please.
I want the defenses of the Outer Ward rechecked. See to it that the ballistas are in good repair and supplied with enough ammunition for a prolonged siege.
Yes, do that.
At once, my lord.
Timorous Temple Knight must do this. It's us, buddy.
Ah, 'twould seem I have visitors. And unlike those messing beyond our walls, these ones are welcome.
Good.
Pray forgive us for interrupting you in the midst of your preparations, Sir Emeric, but our suit concerns the impending assault. To speak plain, we believe there is a chance the invasion might be halted before it even begins. I can divulge little more at this time, but I must nevertheless request that you advise the Holy See to refrain from launching any preemptive sorties whilst we seek to put our plans in motion.
Let's see if you can get them to
Gladly
hold
lend my
off.
support to any endeavor that could spare the blood of my countrymen, but I would know more of the cause you would have me champion. Will you not share aught of this mysterious undertaking?
Ooh, we really shouldn't. Because then you'll be a heretic
I have
too.
offered my lance to aid in this endeavor. I cannot claim that its success is assured, but our actions should serve to delay Nidhogg's advance at the very least. Which is more than can be said for the ill-conceived counterattack advocated by the sea's more vocal crusaders. They offer glorious death, but little hope of victory.
Aye, their proposal does not inspire confidence. Our resources should rightly be spent shoring up the city's defenses. The Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light sallying forth together to face the dread worm Nidhogg.
Pretty cool, right? He's savoring the
mere
idea.
thought of it does much to dispel my misgivings. Go then, carry out your plan. I shall do what I can for you within the Holy See.
Alphino says, having secured Sir Emeric's support, we may proceed without fear of a preemptive Ishgardian attack, which is not to say we can afford to dither. History tells us... Hold on a moment. Alright, there we go. I declare my throat. History tells us that the Dravanians will attack as soon as their horde reaches a critical size. Before that happens, we must needs track down and win over the Lady Iceheart, and then locate and parley with Nidhogg. There's a lot. In short, time is against us. If you're ready, Estinian, let us be about our task. Alright, let's go try. Oh, here we are, back in the throne room. Oh no, he was behind a desk. Was he behind a desk before? No, this is a different room. This really imposing table. Well, ooh, his eyes are all... Oh, they were closed. I'm like, why are his eyes black all the way across? Alright, such commotion.
Yes, Your Eminence. The bells of the observatorium warn of our enemy's approach.
So, the dragons are coming. Let them come, in their hundreds and their thousands. With the divine blade in our hands, we shall rend their flesh and drown the heretics in their master's blood. Even Nidhogg and his foul brood shall be powerless to resist us. And when we have rid the world of their pestilence, we shall turn our attention to our Ascian allies. See that they are suitably rewarded for their invaluable assistance.
Okay, so where is this guy in regard to the Ascians? Like, he thinks he's playing them? Or is he just tricking us by lying and saying that he's against them, but listening to them to find out their plans?
If I may, Your Eminence, the Paragons wield powers strange and unknowable. Can we be certain that they will not see through our deception?
Or maybe the deception is real. Maybe he is really lying to the Ascians.
Certain of naught save the righteousness of our cause. If you would be a true leader of men, you must possess conviction as well as caution.
Yeah.
We seek to excise the root of an evil that has blighted us for 1,000 years. The risk is worth the reward.
Alright, maybe it is. I don't know.
And what of
I'm not sure where he is really with the Ascians.
They have plans of their own.
Leave them to their purpose. We must each play the role we have been given. You and your chosen brothers most of all.
Ooh, sparkly. What's with the sparkles?
For the glory of King Thordan.
Ooh, what's that? Zephyrin. Is that guy that just sounded like that? Ooh, we're gonna get a tiny Alphino figure. Very good. Before we set forth, we must needs inform Tataru of our plans. Then I shall await you at St. Renette's Forum. Tell your friend we may be some time. The road you have chosen is neither short nor easy. Of that I need no reminding. Come, Poppy, let's head back to Fortemps Manor. Alright, let's go. Can we do Link Pearl to talk to Tataru when we're on our way? Alright, back to Fortemps Manor. Yes, I want to go inside, please. Alphino says, our course is set, Tataru. It may be some time before Poppy and I return to Ishgard. Tataru says, well, just be careful, alright? Oh, and don't worry about me. I'll be busy listening out for news of our lost friends. Alphino says, if anyone can find them, it's you, Tataru. Farewell, for now. Tataru says, oh, before you go, you must put this on, Alphino. I made it specifically. Oh, good. Did she buy him a coat or make him a coat? Tiny little dude needs a coat. He says, no, I couldn't possibly. Sigh. Very well. There you go. Much better. Okay, that outfit looks really good. By the 12, it fits perfectly, and the quality is actually rather good. Totaro says, I'm glad you like it. I've been practicing my needlework while I listen to rumors and the like. A good receptionist is always learning new skills. Alphino says, my thanks, Totaro. Whatever else awaits me upon the road, I shall not fear for the cold. What are these things on the back? They're like canisters that go into the back of his outfit. That's really interesting. Okay, Totaro says, 'twas the least I could do. Now I must be getting back to the tavern or I'll never catch up with all the gossip. Best of luck on your journey. She does a cute little curtsy. See you later, Totaro. Alright. Let's go talk to Estinian. I can't even find him. Alright, where is he in this whole place? He's up here. Alright, buddy. You said your farewells then. Alphino says, aye, we're ready to depart. I suggest we begin our search for Lady Iceheart without delay. Estinian says, very well, but she will prove an elusive quarry. Where do you intend to start looking? Alphino says, in the absence of any fresh intelligence on Isael's movements, I propose we pick up the trail where she was encountered last, the Kurthis Western Highlands. Let us speak with Sir Redwald, was it? As the commander of the Falcon's Nest, it is like that he will know if any heretic activity has been reported in the area. Alright. Oh, we gotta go to Falcon's Nest. Off we go. This way. Do I have my mount? I don't think she can fly yet here. Nope. Well, well, Mistress Thorn, says Redwald, what business brings you back to Falcon's Nest? Judging by the company you keep, it can be no trifling matter. The Azure Dragoon I know, of course, but I do not believe I have met this young gentleman. Alphino Leveilleux at your service, and you are not mistaken as to the gravity of our mission, Sir Redwald. As I am sure you are aware, the Observatorium has warned that the Dravanians gather for another assault. We believe there may yet be a way to avert the coming conflict, but only if we can find the elusive Lady Iceheart. Thus have we come to Falcon's Nest in the hope of acquiring the latest intelligence on the heretics' movements. I see, says Redwald. Then you'd best be served by speaking directly to my men. A patrol is due to return from its sweep of the surrounding lands at any moment. You may also wish to question the knights assigned to pick over the remains of the heretic refuge at Gorgane Mills. 'Tis possible they have unearthed information that could be of use to you. Mistress Thorne knows well the place they speak of, for it was she who first discovered it. Estinian says, let's divide our forces then. I will stay and await the return of the patrol, while you two visit the refuge. When I have completed my inquiries, I will join you there. Sounds like a plan. Alphino says, a wise use of our time. Come, Poppy, I'm eager to learn what Sir Redwald's men have found in the heretic's lair. Let's go poke the lair. See if they have any snacks. Alright, we gotta go speak with the expedition leader. I thought Estinian was gonna do that. But I guess if he's right here, we might as well. How far do we have to go to talk to him? Oh, whoa, he's way out there. Wait, where is he? Oh, he's way out there. Okay, I guess we are heading out, and then Estinian will wait here. Oh, this must be one of the aether currents I have to find. It's right in the middle of my path. That's handy. Cool, cool. U-turn. Right. We are thus attuned. I'm glad they put one there to remind me of it. Let's see, what does it say? Northwest. Well, that's kind of where we're heading, so it's not bad. Okay, it's still to the northwest. Let's see if I can open up this piece of the map. Ooh, something's attacking me. Can I? I'm gonna jump. Alright, I did. I discovered a new location. Excellent. Ooh, and there's a Minotaur thing. No, don't touch me. What is he? Level 50? Oh, I can take him. Oh, now I gotta head north. Oh, maybe I should be crossing this bridge that I'm going under. I don't have confidence in my path. Let's see. I think I can get there from here. I think I don't have to go on the bridge. I'm not going the way I want right now, though. Okay, let's cross the Frosty Frost. What if one of the Aether Currents was on that bridge? Oh no, well, I'll have to come for it. Yeah, now it's saying it's to the west. It's telling me a different one. I must have missed the one on the bridge, if there was one there. I might have to look up a map or a guide to see where they all are so I don't miss them. His running on foot is a little bit tedious. I kind of want to just go. Now it's saying northeast. But I am going northwest. Alright, it looks like it's up at the top of this big structure. Let's see if we can get up there. Ah, throwing snowballs at me. I'll have you know I'm the Warrior of Light. You don't want to mess with me. Now it's saying 118 yalms to the east. Oh, and I'm heading east. Okay. Oh, there it is. I see it glowing in the distance. Alright, Aether Current, you're mine. Yay, that's 2. Out of who knows how many. Travel, Aether Current. Oh, there's a bunch. I think there's about 10 or 9. Alright, Expedition Leader. Let's go interview him. He says, Mistress Thorn, our findings, you say? Well, there's something of a tale there. No sooner had we chanced upon a promising-looking sheaf of letters than we were ambushed from the shadows by great white beasts. 'Twould seem the heretics foresaw our coming, and left behind their pets to discourage further investigation. Several of our number were badly wounded. Alphino says, and you cannot carry out your duties until the creatures are slain. We have not the time to wait for reinforcements. Let us deal with these pets ourselves, Poppy. I agree. Oh, let me fix this part of my UI. Let me see. Party list. I know there's a way to align to bottom. I learned that. Love it. That way my chocobo isn't like appearing in the middle of nowhere. Let's see if I can raise it up enough so he's not obscured but not in the way. Alright, now we're supposed to go down from here. Is there like stairs? Oh, there's one of the beasts. Oh, I don't want to kill the bears. It's not their fault that the bad guys were using them as security guards. I always feel bad for dogs and bears and stuff. Mainly dogs. In the games where they're being used and we have to kill them. Tamed polar bear. I'm sorry, tamed polar bear. I'm sorry, tamed war bear. I'm sorry. Let's just pretend I'm using like non-lethal tactics and they're gonna just go to sleep. See you there. They're taking a nice little nap. Yep, that's the face of a napping bear. There we go. Oh, he disappeared. See, he then teleported away to a better napping spot that's more comfortable. Alright, I think I can leave this area. He's sleeping in his nice cave on like a bed of straw. I don't know what to... I know bears don't collect straw for their beds. Something soft and comfortable. Our expedition leader, they're gone. The beasts are slain then? He says, my thanks, Mr. Thorn. We may return to our duty without fear of a mauling. Oh, and now I get the little doll. Little baby Alpha No dolly. Alright, expedition leader. What next? You wish to track down Lady Iceheart, is this not so? The records we discovered ere those beasts mauled my comrades appears to be some manner of correspondence. We had not the luxury of perusing their contents more closely, intent as we were on surviving an onslaught of fang and claw, but I'd wager those epistles contain more than friendly salutations betwixt lonely heretics. Estinian says my interrogation of the patrol proved fruitless. Either we divine some clue from these letters, or we wander the snowfields and pray that the gods lead us right to Iceheart's door. 'Tis hardly a choice at all. Well, he's right. Let's find something. Let's find a clue. Come on, Basil. Let's go find a clue. I have to go all the way back down. Past the sleeping... I didn't see the sleeping bear on the way. Alright, there we go. Glowing on the floor, just like in real life. I love it. Heretic Epistle. That would be the title of my autobiography. Here we go. More Heretic Epistle. And where's the last piece? Can I go in there? Is it on the table? This is the hard part of the game right here. It's finding pieces of the letter. Okay, maybe this is the challenging part. Where is the dang thing? Maybe it's upstairs. Maybe this is a wild goose chase. Let's see. My quest circle has not changed. There it is. Okay, it is upstairs. In the straw. See, the bear probably slept in here on this nice straw, and he was reading this epistle. I have to go in downstairs. He was just perusing it and thinking about how good it was to be a heretic of Ishgard. Alright, the leader says, have you recovered much of the heretics' correspondence? I'm like, yes, I have, in fact. There you go. Splendid. Added to the contributions from Master Levayu and Sir Estinian, we now have more than a dozen letters. What have we here, then? Every one of these pages is a record of the dealings betwixt the Gorgane Mills heretics and their fellows in the Ankh-Afa amphitheater. There are requests for foodstuffs, clothing, and all manner of provisions. Iceheart's followers must yet inhabit the ruins we have thought abandoned. Let's pick one of these to sell. So there we think they're in these ruins. That's good. The Ankh-Afa amphitheater, the very place where you witnessed the manifestation of the primal Shiva, was it not? I thought it sounded familiar. If that is our destination, says Estinian, the journey will be long indeed. The amphitheater lies on the other side of a treacherous tract of ice and snow that cannot swiftly be crossed. Then we must place, Alphino says, we must place our faith in the Ethernet. As you may recall, our dear friend Munbrida succeeded in recreating the Ankh-Afa beacon after it had been destroyed by Lady Iceheart. At the time, it was assumed that the resultant aetherite would only be temporarily viable, but given that the heretics of Gorgane Mills seem to have been in regular contact with their brethren at the amphitheater, I'll wager it still functions. I suggest we make for the aetherite within Snowcloak without delay. Correct me if I'm wrong, said Alphino, Estinian, but in the course of mapping the Snowcloak tunnel system, a passage was discovered leading out of the Western Highlands, was it not? Might it be possible for us to reach the Aetheryte from this side of the wall? It should, says Estinian. House Durandare posted soldiers at the Western Highlands entrance after the tunnels were cleared, but they will not deny us entry. Alright, now we have to go speak with Tristashamble. Alright, let me see. How far do we have to run? Oh, such far. Alright, we're gonna run and we're gonna see if we can maybe get that Aetheryte current. Okay, it's telling me it's southwest. And then there's this bridge, I think. I wanna unlock this part of the map. Alright, where is it? West from here. I'm not going west, I'm going south. There we go, I've cleared that part of the map. Good, good. Most excellent. Oh, I gotta eat more raisins. Actually, let me see what other foods I have that I need to get rid of. Let's see, that's good. Let's eat that. I get these food rewards from quests and then I hoard them and I don't put them on my quick use bar and then they just sit in my inventory. Uh-oh, my phone is running low on battery and I use it for my face capture. So we might have my little avatar. She's acting okay for now. We'll see if she continues to do so. My phone is charging, but I think it's running out of charge faster than it's gaining it. Oh, oops, I'm way up high, huh? Look at this map. How do I... Oh, I should have crossed the bridge that I totally missed. Okay. I'm gonna just jump. Let's see. Alright. Oh, hey. Let's try not to get hit by anything, because then I really will die. Ooh, I don't want to jump down onto him yet. It does say it's down below here, though. Let's see where there's a safe way to jump. Not that one. Okay, I lived. The bad guy is not chasing me. Okay, Tristashamble. Ah, the guests of House Fortomp, accompanied by the Azure Dragoon, no less. I cannot imagine what brought you out this far, but you are welcome to enter the tunnels if it's your will. Assuming the Ankh-Afa beacon still functions, and we must pray to the 12 it does, we shall arrive at our destination in mere moments. But I do not expect to be greeted by the primal Shiva. We should nevertheless be prepared for a frosty reception. Haha, frosty reception. The heretics are not like to rejoice at the appearance of uninvited guests, particularly ones with our history. Well, that's true. Oh, yeah. Duty. Oh, I was hoping for a dungeon, but the duty's okay, too. I'm itching to kill some stuff. Here we are, in the amphitheater. And Alphino says, an impressive structure. I wonder how many ages it has endured. Estinian says, mayhap you should ask its occupants. They seem a friendly bunch. Oh, that dry Ishgardian humor. And why is he the Azure Dragoon if he wears black? He should be wearing blue. That's what Azure means. Heretic says, dogs of Ishgard, it's not enough that you banish our beloved saint. Will you not be satisfied until the ice is slick with the last drops of our blood? Well, I mean, if you let us go past, we won't do anything with your blood. Stay your weapons, says Alphino. We come under the flag of parley. We wish only to speak with your mistress, so we may broker a peace. Heretic, do you think us fools, boy? It will take more than honeyed words to earn our trust. You walk with the Dragon Slayer, and we know all too well what he is capable of. Estinian says, my reputation precedes me. Alphino says, they give us little choice. Fine, we'll make the ice slick with your blood. Come, brothers, may dragon wings bear us to victory, says the heretic. Well, that's probably not gonna happen, okay? Mage, that sounds like a good person to kill first. Oh no way, the healer is my first play. Sorry. My brother healer. I will make you dead. No, go all the way dead, not just part way. Oh, he just healed this guy. Wow. Won't help you for long. Alright, now the spear guy. Oh, more are showing up. Okay. Oh, mage. Come here, everybody. Let me put a holy on everyone. But not stand in the crowd. Alright. Cane waving heretic. Time to die. You wave your cane at me, sir? Ah, the mage. I gotta get the mage. By the fury, they partake of the blood of dragons. They drink dragon blood, is that what he's saying? Oh, they just became these dragon things. I thought those things like just came out in the crowd. Well, that's cool. We should do that. And then we can turn into big hulking dragon human hybrid things. That's probably heretical. Wait, someone's drinking. Oh, they're drinking the dragon's blood right then. Well, who's drinking the is it this guy that I was? Oh, he was. Okay. All right, so they're drinking the dragon's blood and I'm trying to kill him before he finishes. But that doesn't seem likely. I'm not killing him fast enough. You are fortunate indeed. Behold the true power of our faith. Oh dear. He's even bigger. Look at the size of this guy. Okay, 12 for Fend, says Alphino. I know, for Fend us 12. This is too much. Estinian, at last a foe I can sink my lance into. Alright, go for it. Poke him with your stick, dude. Alphino, you're not healthy.
Focus. Release.
Yeah, get your... Oh, a mage to kill. Love killing those fellow cloth wearers. No, don't come at me, Godzilla. Alright, I guess I do have to kill the Godzilla. Luistio of the first line. Hey, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. There we go. Now swordsman. Aww. Such a pretty critter, and then we made him die. There. You messed with the bull, you got the horns. That's what I have to tell you. Heretic, they fight like demons. 'Tis death to remain. Heretic, fall back, brothers. Retreat to the cinders. Oh, someone's in the chat. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I didn't see. I got excited. Let's see. Okay, it's a bot. It's a bot. I do not like bot. How do I get rid of bot? I'm gonna have to look at that later how to figure out how to get rid of it. Okay, let's see. New messages. Okay. I see no sign of Lady Iceheart. Would that we could have questioned one of them. Estinian, what would you ask that we do not already know? They make for the cinders, and so must we. Even should an ambush await us, 'tis certain there will be more heretics to question. The cinders, you say? I confess the name is unknown to me. Perhaps you would be so good as to enlighten us, Estinian. Yeah, tell us. Estinian says, I suspect it is the heretics' way of referring to the dreaming dragon, an island of sorts, found in the midst of a frozen lake of ash pool. Some 500 years past, 'tis told that the azure dragoon of the age fought a dragon of titanic proportions. After a savage struggle, the mighty creature was weakened unto the point of death and forced into a magic slumber by an entire chapter of the Holy See sorcerers. Ere long, a rain of ash and cinders did begin to fall upon the sleeping serpent's motionless form, covering the creature at length in a shroud of grey. Of course, a thick layer of ice has formed since on top of it, but you may be sure I speak true. Okay. Sounds weird, but let's go. A fascinating tale. We should make haste to this ashen isle. Estinian. The dreaming dragon lies far to the west. Before we approach the frozen beast, however, there is another place I would visit first. I am told the convictors have set up camp in Twin Pools. Their leader, Jantalat, may have information of use to us. But mayhap you are not familiar with that name either. The convictors are dragon slayers after a fashion, but I am willing to wager that they encounter their fair share of heretics. If we are indeed walking into a trap, I would learn all there is to know of our foe. Alphino says, a sound suggestion. Let us speak with these convictors then, and temper our haste with a measure of caution. Yeah. Let's talk. Let's talk everyone to death. I just want to attack people. Alright, where are we heading now? How far away do we have to go? Really far. Oh, we gotta go past these guys, huh? Okay. Let's see if there's an ether current nearby. West. And hey, we're heading west. Might actually get it. That would be nice. I figured out how to block the bot, I think. It said restrict, so I put it on restrict. I hope that's the correct thing to do. Alright, let's see. How close is it? It's getting closer. This is really cool looking. I don't want to fight you, Silver Wolf. See, there's the polar bear we put to sleep earlier. He's out. He looks a little tired, but he's fine. He ate some berries and had a nap, and now he's like, ooh, I'm a little bit sore from the fight, but I'm gonna go hang out with my other polar bear friends, and we're all gonna eat stuff and be menacing. Doing a good job of it. All right, let's talk. Oh, wait, where's the ether current? Ah, there it is. Bright as day right over there. Let's grab it. All right, now let's talk with Jantalat. Hey, dude. Oops, I clicked before I could read what he said. He said like hi or something. The hard-eyed lass looks promising, says Jantalat, but you have a frail look about you, boy. I give you 3 days or the wilds claim your corpse. Look, he's small but mighty, okay? Look at my character. Mine looks tougher than his, really? She's like very small. Alphino says, I beg your pardon. Yeah, rude. We didn't ask her opinion on his survivability. Estinian says, be not so quick to judge. I have seen this frail youth fell heretics with a flick of his wrist. And who are you to question my... By the Fury, says Jantalat. That armor, that lance, the Azure Dragoon himself graces our camp. Pray forgive my disrespect, sir. I am Jantalat, leader of the Convictors and fellow slayer of dragons. May I ask what winds, fair or foul, carry you into our humble camp? My love potato girl goes, we're here to find Iceheart. Ah, Lady Iceheart is it? I know her by reputation, but I'm afraid I've seen naught of her or her people. That said, my own men can be somewhat lax when it comes to making reports. You may wish to question them yourselves. Thank you, we shall, says Alphino. Poppy, Estinian, let us make our way through the camp and see what information there is to be had. Oh, the sun's rising. I'm like, why is it suddenly becoming lighter? This is weird. Okay. Oh, I don't want to talk to you anymore. I don't want to talk to you. I only want to talk to people involved in the main quest line. Camp of the Convictors. Oh, he's right over, literally over here. He walked like 15 feet. I can't find him. Okay. All right. Surely one of these people will have encountered heretics while out hunting. Pray speak with as many as you can, Poppy. Yes, I will do this. All right, boorish banneret. Hey, I know of no heretics. Do you honestly expect me to keep track of every Breitmu, Vermont, and Bertinant that wanders in and out of camp? What is this, like my French class? And torturing me with all these names. Boorish bowman. Don't torture me with French names. Are there any heretics in the area? I have not the faintest idea. Why a heretic could pass under my very nose and I should be none the wiser. I hunt dragons, my dear lady, the big ones. Forever do I scan the skies for signs of my prey. I care not for the miserable creatures that scurry upon the ground. Well, alright. I mean, at least you're doing something useful. Although I hope there's peace with the dragons. Looking for heretics, you say? Why don't you go and bother Pierre Riquet or someone? I have enough trouble keeping these preening fops fed and clothed as it is. 'Tis no business of mine what folks do with themselves out there in the wilds. All right, Pierre Riquet. Oh, I got a cutscene for him. Some I can help you with, my lady. Help me find the heretics, please. Heretics, is it? Well, I've never seen one myself, but that ain't to say I haven't heard a thing or two. Alphino says, we would be grateful for any information you can share with us. The gods know we've gained precious little from talking to the rest of these people. Oh, jeez, Alphino, don't put him down. If it please, my lord, says Pierre Riquet. I'm Pierre Riquet, a soldier betrayed, though not much of one, if I'm honest. It weren't for the love of stabbing folk that I took up the spear, see? No, it was by order of Sir Chantelot's father. Still, as long as they keep paying me wages, I ain't fussy as to what they have me do. Not everyone's as patient as me, though. Plenty of low-born lads who get pressed into service start grumbling before they've seen their second battle. And once they've got to thinking how unfair it all is, it don't take much for the heretics to turn their heads. From what I hear, the simple promise of freedom tends to do it. Alphino says, that may explain how Lady Iceheart was able to expand her following so swiftly. Pierre Riquet is sad to say. Some mates of mine gobbled down the heretics' tripe and asked for seconds. Told me they were off to the Western Highlands to light a signal fire. That's how you let the heretics know you're serious about joining their ranks, apparently. Send up some purple smoke, the bastards come to you. Estinian says, is that so? Why then, I minded to start a fire. Me too. Let's light some fires. The purple one, that sounds really pretty. Let's light a pretty fire. Estinian. Ooh, I'm gonna get an aether current from this quest. Sweet. If we are to lure our foes to our position, then we must find a means of producing a signal of purple hue. As it so happens, I once heard a tale of a trapper who dropped the hide of a woolly yak onto his campfire. Aside from the terrible stench, the story also described in detail how the smoke from the smothered flames was tinged a deep violet. Oh, it's the smoke that's purple, not the flames. Okay, whatever. You are a monster hunter of some note, are you not, Poppy? It should prove a trifling task for you to procure a number of hides. We may need to burn more than one ere the heretics notice our beacon. Alright, let's go kill some mammoths. Master Alphino, says Estinian, you and I shall gather wood for the fire. It will take the both of us to find enough dry fuel in this frozen wasteland. Let us meet again on the Dreaming Dragon with the fruits of our labor. Oh good, I just have to go over here and borrow hides off of some generous mammoths. Oh, I don't want to kill the cute animals. Time to die, mammoths. I hope we don't, well, I guess, you know, if we kill them, the other animals will eat them, and that's like the circle of life. So I kill these woolly yaks. Alright, Basil, bite! Good boy. Oh gosh, this thing's huge. Horisonous blast. It has an ability. Alright, that one's gone. We only need 2 hides. There's another one over there. Let's go kill him. Let's pretend it's his wife. And so now they can go be in heaven together, in Yak Heaven, where there's lots of good plants to eat and cool winds for when you're too hot, because look at their fur. They look like they don't get cold very easily. Good night, Mrs. Yak. And angels fly thee to thy rest. Okay, next up, Purple Flame. Purple Flame is the name of the quest. Sure, yeah. I can't get up there. Alright. I have to go around. And there might be an aether current up there because it said there was one to the west, and that was certainly west. Let's see if it's getting any closer. Northwest of here. Good, good. That's exactly where I'm going. More northwest. It's probably up on top of this rock. Ooh, Ice Commander. He's spooky. He's a spooky guy. I'm uncomfortable looking at him. But enough of that. We gotta light some fires and find heretics and be friends with them. Hey, there it is. Oh, I have to kill one of these Ice Commander things. Alright, Basil, bite! There we go. Alright, Aether Current. Yes! Now let's take the yak hides to Estinian, who's right over here. It would seem that collecting firewood is a new experience for Master Alphino. His must have been a privileged upbringing. Have you the hides we need? You know, he did have a privileged upbringing, but he's still willing to collect firewood. He doesn't see himself as above it. He just doesn't know how to do it. There we go. Oh, that's pretty smoke. Let's inhale it and see what happens.
Ah, I should have known it would be you.
Hey, Ice Heart, what's up? We have the same boots.
Word reached me of a struggle with a small but well-armed band of trespassers. Forgive my comrades their hostility. Few come here uninvited, and fewer still with good intent. Now, tell me why you are here.
We want you to talk with the dragon people and make them not attack. There we go. We wish to stop Nidhogg's attack on Ishgard.
So, you seek to stem the Dravanian tide with talk? A romantic notion.
Isn't it? But we have hope.
If you knew the truth, the spark which lit the flames of this animosity, you would understand the futility of your quest. Shall I relate it to you? The sordid history my gift has shown me. That which the Holy See has taken such pains to suppress.
Yes, please tell us. We love a juicy story. Right, Alphino?
'Twas more than a millennium past when an Elizan tribe first sought to claim the lands of Kurthas as its home. Unfortunately for them, Kurthas was already home to dragonkind, and they were not inclined to make way for the invaders. Thus did a bloody war begin. A war which might well have rumbled on until one or the other side was exterminated, had it not been for the resolve of a single woman. That woman's name was Shiva. While those around her fought and died, she attempted to parley with the dragons, and in so doing discovered them to be possessed of profound intelligence and reason. The great worm Heavensward in particular so enchanted Shiva that she found herself growing to love the creature, whom her people considered a monster. In the eyes of a near-immortal dragon, however, the fleeting life of an Elizan is as that of a freshly cut rose. Scarce has the flower bloomed, before it begins to fade and wither. Such melancholy musings plagued Hraesvelgr, who had found in Shiva an unexpected and beloved soulmate. He knew that all too soon, death would snatch her away from him. Unable to bear the thought of their separation, the maid bid the worm consume her, that their spirits might be entwined for eternity.
What? She wanted him to eat her. I don't think that's how souls merge, but I don't live in Magic Land, so...
Though loath to perform the deed, Hraesvelgr ultimately gave in to her plea, and soon thereafter the tale of their ill-fated love spread throughout the two warring factions. No more could they raise blade or claw against one another, knowing that the souls of their kin were so inextricably bound.
Well, at least it led to peace.
In the days that followed, man and dragon learned to live in harmony, and together built a nation unlike any the world had ever known. For 200 years did this blissful age of peace continue, as it would to this day, had vilest envy not stirred in the hearts of the Elezen. It is said that worms owe their longevity to the boundless reserves of vitality found within their eyes. And 'twas in this belief that a traitorous band of knights deceived their allies of some 2 centuries, and took by force that which they coveted.
It took the dragon eyes?
Nidhogg, he who now stands poised to unleash his wormlings upon Ishgard, was the great dragon who lost an eye to Elezen treachery.
Oh, and then Estinian has that eye.
And until he prizes it from the hands of the traitor's progeny, no amount of conciliatory words will stay his fury.
Well, I kind of get it. If someone plucked my eye out, I'd be kind of mad.
You are wrong, Lady Iceheart.
Is she?
Lest you misunderstand, I do not doubt your vision of the past. 'Tis true that Nidhogg greatly desired to reclaim the eye. Indeed, it was for that very reason that I kept it with me as I roamed the land, attempting to draw him away from the city.
Oh, that was smart. Oh, he has it in his pocket right there. Poke it.
Good gods.
Poke it with your finger.
Until recently, Nidhogg seemed unable to resist its allure and pursued me relentlessly. Needless to say, that is no longer the case. Now, it would seem, he has fixed his attention on Ishgard itself, though he knows full well the eye does not reside there.
You believe he targets the capital for another reason?
I believe reason has all but left him. Through the eye, I feel much of what Nidhogg feels, and the dragon's thirst for vengeance will not be quenched by aught less than a sea of blood.
Well, he's had a lot of time to be grumpy about it. They keep telling us that their grumpiness and anger is beyond the comprehension of mortals.
Seek an audience with Hraesvelgr instead.
Alright, yeah, let's talk to Hraesvelgr. He's the one that liked the humans.
He has thus far shown no inclination to aid in the invasion of Ishgard, and may yet welcome our efforts to broker a peace.
Good thinking. What do you think, Iceheart?
Still believe that a peaceable solution can be found? Very well. I will take you to him.
There we go. Thank you, Iceheart. We know you think it's a dumb idea, but we're gonna try it. I really like her outfit. Her outfit looks so
Our
good.
road will lead us to Dravania, the homeland of dragonkind. There we shall ascend unto the clouds, where Hraesvelgr resides.
Okay. Bring a warm coat, everyone. Uh-oh, migraine time. Oh, what's she gonna see? Is one of my crystals gonna get more? Oh, yay! One of my crystals came back. But why? Who did this? Wasn't it Midgard Stormer who took it out? Took the light out of all my pretty gems? My little Lalafell's having a heart attack here.
Is Autumn?
Oh, and they're just wandering off. Alphino, thank you for noticing that I'm collapsing in pain.
I sense the many battles are beginning to take their toll. Rest a while. And should you lose sight of us, Dravania lies beyond the mountains to the west.
Really, you're leaving me here, huh? Just rest here in the snow. You'll be fine. Catch up later. Bye. Oh, what's this? Oh, hey, Midgard Stormer. The small.
The vestiges of thy mistress's blessing are not as faint as once they were.
Oh, so he didn't give it back.
Thy will to succeed.
My cat's with me again. That's what the meow is.
Fortitude.
Don't step on the keys. Thank you.
Be enough?
He stepped on my keys earlier and made all the print really small on my screen and I couldn't read it. All right. Swoosh, and away he goes. Do I have to walk to the next area or... Ooh, I got an aether current. Yes. Oh, it's getting late. Ooh, outfit. But nothing for me. Okay, it'll be in the next quest then after. Isail says, "Your Poppy, yes? Pray address me as Isail if you wish. 'Tis passing strange, is it not, that fate should bring us together thus? Never did I think to walk alongside the Warrior of Light. But history is full of such unexpected alliances. Shall we make our way into Dravania then? The chill of the Western Highlands is unrelenting, and I would sooner be under the sheltering canopy of the Chocobo Forest." Well, that does sound a lot nicer. Yes, thank you. Away from all these spooky ice commander things like that one in the distance. Alright, which way do I have to go? Do I have a... I don't suppose I have a thing for... Oh, no, but it's right on the edge. Okay. How far do I have to walk? I'm trying to plot my path here, so it's not too inconvenient. Compass does not detect any aether currents. Alright, up this way to the Dravanian Forelands and the Chocobo Forest, which sounds lovely. What's this in my inventory? Oh, just a thing. Just a piece of materia.
Beyond Abalathia's spine, the great mountain range that spans the continent of Aldenard from east to west. Into the deepening shadows of Som-Al, where lies the ancient home of dragonkind.
Cool.
To a land where the soil slithers, and the skies seethe with sinuous shapes.
That's some good alliteration there. Soil slithers, the sky seethes. My English teacher heart is proud. Look at them. Using that good alliterative device. Alright, next. Isail, my bud, my new friend, in your super cool outfit. We now stand on the threshold of Dravania, she says. The path to Som-Al will take us far to the west, beyond the embrace of the forest's branches. It will be a long and demanding journey. Might I suggest we take our rest at the village up ahead and see that we are properly provisioned? There's a village here, says Alphino, but I thought these lands the sole domain of dragonkind. Why would anyone choose to live in so perilous a place? Isail says, the wild chocobos. Tailfeather was built by hunters who make their living capturing and selling the beasts. Their leader, Margsichomp, is an acquaintance of mine. Being a gregarious sort, he will no doubt welcome our arrival, and he will also possess more recent knowledge of the road we seek to travel. I trust there are no objections? Estinian says, only to this ceaseless chatter. If we are to meet this acquaintance of yours, let us do it before Ishgard burns. Estinian's always to the point. A brusque man. Oh, I see an aether current. Good thing I spotted that. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Alright, now which way do I go to get to tell? Oh, I actually have a ether thing. Oh, my phone is running out of battery. It's almost dead, and even though it was fully charged and has been charging throughout this stream, it's wearing out. I wonder what I can do about that. I've been streaming for almost 2.5 hours. That's pretty good. But I wonder if I could do more to give more life to my phone. But I think this is a good spot to end the stream. I was gonna repair stuff, but I'm not gonna. Okay, I'm gonna end here on the steps of this inn, where we're probably gonna get some food, take a rest, you know, get ready for the next step of our journey. So thank you so much for joining me today and hanging out with me. It was a fun first stream. I hope it went pretty well. I think it went okay. Anyway, thank you again, and I will see you next time.